are now tuned in to my main man Dubs. If you want that garbage, go somewhere else. If you want that music that matters, he came to the right spot. Hey Dub, talk to him.
This is not for the weak-hearted. Ever since the beat started, the flow switched up from
A long history of knowing him, of watching the evolution of his career.
Yeah.
Do you feel like he's evolved as a fighter? He's a one-dimensional fighter. What do you think of the evolution of him from the beginning to being a champion?
I'm going to be very brutally honest, because I'm a very honest man and I speak from the heart. I think Deontay Wilder is an amazing person. I like what he's done with himself. He's changed his stars. He's gone from nothing to having everything to be the heavyweight champion of the world. So I've got to respect that. Respect him and he provides for his family like that. And as he's evolved over the years, he's had a lot of fights, 40 professional fights. He's come on and on and on and on. And in his last 5 fights since 2015, he has stepped up the competition. And he's become better and better. I do believe he's an evolving fighter, Deontay Wilder, because he came into boxing so late and he didn't have the big amateur background. Although he did get bronze medal for the country, he never had no vast experience in boxing on world level. So I believe he was learning on the job, and all those 40 professional fights have really helped him along the way on his skills. And I believe now he's at his best, he's at his most confident, and I'm going to use all of that to play against him.
Those are the words of Tyson Fury. Now, this particular interview was very interesting because we know Tyson Fury, he changes his mind on how he feels about a fighter in a certain part. But this was one of the most positive comments he said about Deontay Wilder thus far. You know, he said that Deontay Wilder, you know, is evolving as a fighter. He appreciates him taking care of his family. He's a family provider. He can respect that on all levels. He feels that because he didn't have an amateur career, he didn't have the experience coming on. Sure, he was knocked out in the amateurs and things of that nature, but the fights that he's had, he's learned on the job. And from a certain point of time, he said since 2015, he has raised his opposition level a great deal, and he is an evolving fighter, and he has changed his stars. Okay, now he definitely sounds like he was talking about Anthony Joshua, because he said the same thing about Anthony Joshua. You know, he was like, well, Anthony Joshua, he's changed his stars. He came from nothing to something. I give him respect, you know. So it kind of sounds similar. I think that may be the go-to prompt comment response that he gives every fighter, you know. But he did, you know, go on and say that's what I'm going to use against Deontay Wilder, you know, despite what he learned in the ring. It's, I guess, Tyson Fury's way of saying, hey, it's what you don't know is what I'm going to teach you in the rematch. You know what I mean? And Tyson Fury, you know, he does respect Deontay Wilder's punching power, but not how you think. He says he's been in there with a lot of fighters that he just didn't KO. So his power is good, but he's been in there with Vladimir Klitschko again. Vladimir Klitschko, you know, was a knockout artist also. Okay? And it's not how many knockouts you have, it's who you've actually knocked out. Now that's the question. You know, as of yet, the biggest names on his resume was Tyson Fury and Luis Ortiz. Well, Luis Ortiz was knocked out twice, okay? He was knocked out twice, but other than that, if he goes against Tyson Fury and can't knock him out, it just proves the same pattern like I've been telling people. Once you start raising your opposition level and people don't do the same habits or the same things that you, although those amateur, inexperienced things that allow you, like put their head on the center line, no head movement, no footwork, things of that nature, coming in, you know, going straight back, those type of things. If he doesn't see those, he doesn't have too much room to land. Now, he did catch Fury. Okay? So Fury needs to respect that, because when he got caught with that right, that was it. It wasn't the left hook. It was the right hand that froze Tyson Fury for that second before getting hit with that left hook, before his back of the head hit the canvas in round 12 of that fight. Okay, so Tyson Fury gives an assessment of how he feels about Deontay Wilder on a positive. Then he breaks it down on how he'll use it against him. Then he really rates his power as not really being so much, you know. And him speaking of Tyson Fury, of Deontay Wilder, you know, I think he knows exactly what he's up against. Let me continue.
Tyson, we know that Deontay Wilder has dropped off his opponent. Will you be the first one not to be knocked out or dropped?
100%. Everyone builds Deontay Wilder. We look at the record, 40 wins, 39 KOs. But it's not the KOs, it's who you've KO'd. There's a guy who lives here in California called Chris Ariola, the Nightmare. And I spoke to the Nightmare personally, and he said he doesn't hear as hard as both Klitschko's. And he says, I will win the fight. And he's boxed Wilder. So, he didn't knock Chris out, did he? Chris retired with an injury.
So, like I hinted on, I reached a few comments a while ago about Deontay Wilder's punching power. Now, Chris Ariola, of course, fought Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder. And he says, well, yeah, he hits hard, but he doesn't hit anything like Klitschko. Okay. See, that's the thing about Wilder. Okay. Wilder has one punch. He has a very heavy right hand, and he's knocked a lot of people out. And like I just mentioned, it's who you've knocked out. So what does that mean? That means Deontay Wilder in this next rematch, he has something to prove. He has to knock out a proven elite boxer. Okay? He has to knock him out and keep him nailed to the canvas this time. Because as long as we have guys like Chris Ariola vouching for Tyson Fury and saying that because Chris Ariola has been in there with both of those guys, he doesn't think and doesn't rate Deontay Wilder as being a knockout artist. Okay? So, or a knockout artist from someone being on the elite level. Okay? So, Deontay Wilder has to prove that he can beat that elite guy, which is Tyson Fury. Because Tyson Fury was the only guy that did not get knocked out or did not get TKO'd by Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. So Wilder has a lot to do and he has a lot to prove, proving that someone else is claiming that he's wrong and can't punch the way he is, and the people he does knock out, they're lower opposition. So he has to get that jacket off him by knocking out Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury's claiming that, no, he doesn't hit as hard. Yes, I got up from his punch. So he's not just a one-punch knockout artist. So he has to make Tyson Fury a believer, people. That's my counterpunch on that. You guys tell me what you think about Tyson Fury's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.